Hi everyone, and welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. So this week I have something very different to tell you about and share. A couple weeks ago, I think it was, I was contacted by one of my viewers online, actually through eBay, and I have eBay listings as well under Ranman. That's Rannman. Sometimes people ask about that, so that's my eBay name. Because I do go by the name Rand, by the way, if you do not know, Rand DeStefano. So anyway, this lady named Karen contacted me and said that she really enjoys watching these videos of Barbie Dolls of the Week, and she had been collecting, since she was a child, and of course, very much still enjoys Barbie, and talked a little bit about her collecting, but wanted to possibly send me some dolls if I was willing to give her an address. And so, I talked to her in a couple messages back and forth, and I gave her an address that she could send those to, and she has now sent them to me. So I got that box recently, and I want to share that with you guys as far as what Karen, her name's Karen, by the way, Karen so graciously sent me. So first of all, here's the box. And Karen, by the way, is from Maryland, and that's where these came from to me. So let's see what we've got here, or what I got. I have already looked at it, but I want to share it with you guys. And I just think, let me just say, it was so nice of her to reach out and do that. I was so surprised, and it's just really nice that someone was so thoughtful. And so thank you very much, Karen. I just so much appreciate this. So let's see. First of all, let's look at the dolls. There are several dolls in here, and then also the a little bag of goodies that goes with them. So, okay, so here is the first doll, and boy, a lot of hair. She's in pretty good condition. And Karen, if you're watching, I'd be curious to know. I assume you bought these dolls new when they were new. I'd be very curious to know that. That's the way it sounded in the messages. So anyway, this is Wet n Wild Teresa. I'm not sure, Karen, if you knew that or not. Now, I mean, because sometimes you buy a doll many years ago and you forget which doll it is. But anyway, I thought that's who that was, and I looked her up, and indeed, this is Wet n Wild Teresa. So, looks like she has definitely had some good play. Her hair is still in good condition, though. I'll probably take these out and wash her hair and get her, I almost hate to do that because of these nice braids, but I'd like to get this looking just a little nicer and smoother because, I like when the hair is smooth. As far as her face, she looks really good. I had not seen this doll in person before, so nice to have her. Okay, and now let's look at this doll. This doll is, I'm not sure who she is, but I think she's definitely from the 80s, we know that. But I would actually like help identifying this doll. It kind of reminds me, without doing a comparison yet, of Crystal Barbie. But I'm not positive. But yeah, that's who it reminds me of. She has, and I'm going to look at it compared to the Crystal Barbies I have already. But anyway, she's wearing this cute little outfit. I like this outfit, but for some reason this shirt will not stay up, so she becomes Flasher Barbie. And I think maybe this is originally from Skipper or somebody, because it really doesn't fit her well, the top. Skirt fits fine, and her hair is in good condition. She at one point had a ring and some earrings, but does not have those now. But her body is also in good shape, and she can, of course, still bend her legs, which I so love about the 80s and 90s dolls. Okay, then let's look at this young man. Now, I have seen him before. I don't remember who this is right this second. So, again, I would like some help with identifying this young man. He is obviously not Ken. He's a younger one. So I was trying to think, and I have somewhere up there, I have one that's sort of, or maybe it's over here, somewhere up here. I have one that's similar to him, but he has darker hair. So I want to say his name is Todd, but I'm not sure what set he's from. And obviously there aren't any clothes, so can't use that to help identify him. And Karen, if you know, feel free to tell me as well. Any of these dolls, who they are, besides the ones that I know. Okay, and then let's look at this lady. She is also going to get an outfit from me. Karen warned me ahead of time that several of these did not have clothes. I mean, obviously, somebody's going to give you a gift. That's totally fine. I have clothes I can put them in, as I told her. And, you know, her hair needs some work just to get it back in where it goes so she doesn't look like she has a bald spot. But it just takes, you know, brushing it in the right way. Some of these older dolls, this one is from the 70s, their hair just was not quite as, you know, like the one this one that I showed you, I mean, her hair looks fine because of the way it's made. But this doll, which is Superstar Barbie from 1977-ish, she is, you know, a really nice doll and started the Superstar era, but the hair, to me, the quality was not as good back then on some of these dolls, and it really takes work to keep them in the right place so that they don't look like they have a bald spot. Because if you look at her in the front here, you know, it does, just because of the way the hair is laying, and it just seems to naturally do that on some of these dolls. And I know a lot of you out there are more aware of how this all works than I am when it comes to the hair. But anyway, I will work with her, and overall she's in great shape. She has that, you know, the skin tone is definitely different on this doll compared to some of the others, and it's a little bit more reddish tan, that kind of thing. But yeah, it looks good overall. And she, I believe, had a ring as well. It's not there. I mean, those things are easily lost over the years, so totally understand that. Especially when they are played with a lot, you know, they just don't always stay in. So, and there must be a lot of little rings all over our houses. Okay, the last doll in this group, and I put this little jacket on her that was in the box as well. But right now it's not fully on because it's kind of stuck on one of her fingers on this one hand. But here is this one, and she is dressed in a newer outfit. I actually like this outfit, and I love these shoes, by the way. Ooh, they're killer shoes. She's, I believe this is a beach doll from the early 80s. That's who it looks like to me. I'll have to do some identification in, you know, my book, or if anybody knows for sure, you can certainly let me know. But she's in good shape. She has straight arms, as you can see. This is a nice skirt. I like that a lot. It's Velcro in the back, so we know it's not that old. And the jacket, I don't know where the jacket came from, but if anybody recognizes that, let me know. And the top as well. So here's what the top looks like. It's just a sleeveless tank type top, and it certainly matches those shoes well. Her hair's in really good shape, but it is that same kind of hair. It's just a different quality than what we're used to in more of the 80s dolls, or the later 80s dolls that got a different kind. This is the one that's got more flyaway, more thin feeling. But anyway, it looks really good right now. It's got it pulled back in this ponytail. And yeah, I mean, this could be Sun Gold Barbie, or one of those in that time frame. So she looks really good. Wonderful, cute doll. And it's, like I said, such good shape. By the way, this was all wrapped in this lovely blue tissue paper, which I really like. Sometimes it's about the details. And then, you know what? There's a piece of paper in here I just noticed. It says, "Hello, Ran. I'm so glad that I can share some of my 80s Barbie dolls with you, and I apologize. The Kevin doll is not 80s. Ah, not Todd. Kevin, that's his name. I just found this. I didn't know this was in here because it was face down, and I just hadn't noticed it. Please do whatever you want with these dolls. I look forward to watching your videos. Hoping that you enjoy. And P.S. a little bonus bag for you." Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here's... Yeah, it says Wet n Wild Teresa doll in blue and yellow swimsuit, and male doll Kevin Cool Crimp, 1993. So we got that one. Thank you, Karen. I just so appreciate this. Yeah, okay, so let's look at the little bag. But before we look at some of what's in here, because there is a lot, I just have to show you my favorite thing from this bag. And that's this. This is just so cool. This is a little cake holder or cake stand. And it does come off, as you can see. And then here's the cake, which is beautiful. But look at this. There's a little piece, and then here's the inside of the cake. I'm going to separate it a little bit more so you can see it. But yeah, there's each little piece, and then they can go back like that, and the lid can go back on. It's just beautiful. I just love this. I mean, it's so cool. So, okay, and beautiful stand, by the way. Now, as far as some of the other stuff, there's a nice tray in here that you can put other desserts and things on. It's kind of a gold tone. It is a gold tone. For instance, there's this thing that I believe is supposed to be a pie right here, or a Jell-O mold, one of the two. And then there's also what looks like some sort of cake here to me, or a bread. Okay, so several desserts. And then for the cake, by the way, there is a cake slice remover. I forget what these are called, actually. And a knife to cut the cake. It's already been nicely cut, but just in case. That's a big knife, though. I could see, by the way, Raymond in Ohio. Hey, this could be for one of your Barbie horror videos. Okay, a little case, or some kind of, I would say a briefcase, small. And a little thing of binoculars, which, by the way, I have this, but somewhere in one of my bags I have that one. And this bag also I had at one time. I think I sold this as part of a little group, but yeah, this, I remember that bag. There's a whole, there's some cupcakes, by the way, which, here's a couple of those. Can't really see them easily. Let me see if I can put them on this tray and you can see them better. Now, I have to say, they look almost like they have nipples, but yeah, this is 4 cupcakes that are in here. And there are also a couple little tennis rackets, which I guess you would want to do after all this dessert. And a little purse, which, does anybody know, is this actually from Golden Dream Barbie? Because it certainly looks like it, and I have one of those too. There's another little bag. And a some kind of a shake or root beer float kind of thing. Glass. That's another part of the dessert line. And then there's a whole tea set. There's these little blue cups or mugs. And then here's the teapot. This is so cute. I love this set. And there's some plates that go with it, or saucers. They may be just saucers, I think. And then there's like this creamer and the sugar bowl. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Oh, and the only other thing is, for instance, here's the sugar. I think this is the sugar bowl with the lid on top. But there's tiny little spoons, 4 tiny little spoons to go with the cups or mugs, whatever those are. So yeah, great set of stuff, and I just think this is so cool, and it's so generous of her to send me these. You know, I don't do these videos in any way. Have I ever done these videos to receive gifts? But it's kind of nice when somebody out of the blue contacts you like that and sends something, and they don't have to. And she went out of her way and spent money to mail this to me, so I can only express my absolute gratitude and thanks again, Karen. So I hope you all have enjoyed this wonderful box of surprise dolls that I got and other little goodies. And with that, I'm going to close for today, and I'll see you guys next week. And you have a great week in the meantime. Bye.